Welcome everyone to another edition of Travel Jack. I'm your host Jack, and I'll be taking you along with me through all of my epic adventures all through Europe. This is day number 6 of 29 days in Europe. So today we're waking up in a town called Den Bosch, I'm going to call it, because I don't know how to pronounce the actual name. It's a longer name, but the nickname of this town is called Den Bosch. And I'm in a hotel right across the street from the train station. I had some problems getting into the room. I didn't realize that there's no reception. It's self-check-in. And they're supposed to send you a code to get into the door. They never sent me a code. I booked the room through credit card rewards points. And so they never communicated that I needed a code or anything like that. So that was kind of an ordeal just getting into the door. So I was not impressed with that at all. It is an old building, an old historic building, but very few amenities, very basic, and no reception, no staff on site here. So not impressed with this room. This room was not recommended in the guidebook. I picked this one myself because I came from the Efteling theme park yesterday, and I wanted to be close to the train station. So I picked this one. What it cost me was free. At least that's the good part about it, because it's credit card rewards points, but normal price is $142.30 for one night. I wouldn't pay that for this room, and no staff on site. Thumbs down. I'm not impressed. Sorry, Little Duke. I know it's an old historic building, and the room's clean. The positive parts of it, the room's clean, but the bed's very comfortable here. It's a double bed, and so that's good. Good water pressure in the shower and stuff, but it's very basic. So anyway, that's my review. I wouldn't stay here again in the future, but it's part of the adventure of travel. It's things like that. So every day I seem to run into some little hiccup that I have to figure out, but that's all part of it. That's the fun of traveling. But anyway, speaking of problems traveling, the weather has been terrible. Ever since I got here, it's been raining every day, and today's no exception. It's going to be a high of 44 degrees Fahrenheit, a low of 38, winds up to 40 miles an hour, and 90% chance of rain. So looks like we're going to get more of the same. The good news is today most of the day will be on trains, including our first European high-speed train we're getting on today. And but we are going to be making one last stop here in the Netherlands before we get to Germany. And that's going to be in a town called Arnhem, where they have the Netherlands Open Air Museum. And that's going to be really fascinating. They've got old historic windmills and buildings, and I understand they have like period actors, and I'm not sure what we're going to see there. We'll find out when we show up there, but we'll just be there to take a quick look around for a couple hours and have lunch, and then get back on the train towards Germany. And our final destination is a town called Bacharach. It's on the Rhine River, a little village. It goes back to medieval times, and we're staying in an honest-to-goodness real castle that's been turned into a hostel. This place, from what I understand, has been turned into a hostel and does offer private rooms. I did request a private room, but I'm not sure what I'm going to get. We're going to get there later tonight, and I'm going to be checking in after reception hours. They did send me instructions on how to get checked in, so when I get there. So anyway, let's get the day started and get over to the train station. Hopefully something's open for breakfast. If not, I think they have vending machines. There's snacks, there's something to eat. So let's get our day started and get over to the train station. Okay, they got a couple of places here. There's a Burger King, and there's a burger place over there, but everything's closed down. It's early Sunday morning, so nothing's open, but Looks like it's going to be vending machine. I do already have a couple of snacks in my bag too, so we'll just grab a couple more snacks and something to drink and figure out what train we need to get on. We got about an hour till the next train leaves, so let's have a look in the vending machine and see what kind of snacks they have here in the Netherlands. I've seen these in some of the stores and stuff. Croaky. I always want to say croaky like Steve Irwin. That's Australia. So I might get one of these. It looks like they're just potato chips. We got Kit Kats. Different flavors Kit Kats. Look, they got a white chocolate Kit Kat, a chunky Kit Kat. Interesting. Bounty. I don't know what that is. There's a picture of a coconut on there. Kinder bars. I've seen these before. Nestle Lion. Interesting. I might get one of these too. Sweeker waffle? I don't know what that means. It's not a Stroop waffle, but I might check that out. Snell gel? Is that how you say that? I don't know what that is. You got nuts. Gum mints. These are gummies. I don't know what that is. Marshmallow? School Krite. No idea. It looks like more gummies. Got your sodas down here. That's the same water we got on the KLM flight on the airplane. Energy drinks. You'll see beer in here, but there's 0.0% non-alcoholic. So I don't think you'll see alcohol in vending machines. Not sure, maybe you will. I don't know. Anyway, let me grab a couple of these. So that's our train, the 754 to Zutphen via Arnhem Central. We're going to Arnhem Central, so track 3B. Okay, here I am in this little waiting room here on the station platform. It'd be nice if it was heated in here. It's not heated, but it's enclosed for some reason. I don't know. It's not like it's outside in the weather or anything. But anyway, here we are. And here's what I got for breakfast. What does that mean? Sugar waffle, maybe? That's what that means? I don't know. Looks like it's probably sweet. Croaky. Potato chips, it looks like. And I've seen these all over the place too. I don't know what it is. Chocomel. I can't pronounce that. I don't know where this is made. Anyway, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's chocolate milk? I don't know. Okay, first up we're going to try these croakies. Potato chips, very similar to what Lay's is. It's less salty. A little bit thicker than Lay's, almost like a baked Lay's. Okay, next up, we got this. I guess it's a sugar waffle. This waffle. Let's give it a try. That's good. It's softer than I thought. It's almost like a coffee cake. It's sweet. It's very similar to like a coffee cake. Oh, it's very good. Wow. It's not what I expected. It's really good though. I like that. And finally, Chocomel. I don't know what I'm gonna think about this. Let's see what. I'm expecting chocolate milk, but let's see what it is. Might not be chocolate milk because it's, well, who knows? Let's see. I don't like it. It's chocolatey, but I don't know that I like it. It's kind of like chocolate milk, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'll drink it, but I'm not going to get another one. All right, not my first choice for breakfast, but nothing else is open around here for breakfast early Sunday morning. And noticed a lot of European places that kind of close down early and got limited operating hours, but even the Burger King is closed. So vending machine food, but got to try some new stuff that I've never had before in the Netherlands, and that's always fun. And the clear winner though was that waffle. That waffle was great. It was a lot like more like a cake almost. It was like coffee cake. It was really good. I love coffee cake, so excellent. But the train that was here just a minute ago just departed, and that means we've got a little less than 20 minutes before my train departs. So I'm not sure where the first class train car will stop, but usually it's at the front of the train. So I'm going to head down to the front of the platform over there and wait for our train and travel in first class with my rail pass. So let's get on down. We're traveling from Den Bosch to Arnhem in the Netherlands. Let's go check it out.
Goedemorgen allemaal, het is 8:33 en het volgende station is Arnhem Centraal. We zullen hier binnenkomen op spoor 3. En in Arnhem kunt u nog overstappen op de Arriva-stoptrein in de richting van Zevenaar en Winterswijk. Deze vertrekt om 9:01 van spoor 6B. De Intercity in de richting van Ede-Wageningen en Alkmaar zal vertrekken om 9:01 van spoor 11. En de sprint naar Ede-Wageningen vertrekt om 9:05 van spoor 10. Na een stop van enkele minuten op Arnhem Centraal zullen wij verder gaan als Intercity in de richting van Dieren en eindbestemming Zutphen. Maar eerst over enkele ogenblikken station Arnhem Centraal.
Okay, here we are in Arnhem, and next thing I need to do is I want to store my luggage. They should have like a luggage locker area, hopefully. and we've got to hop on a bus to the museum. So let's see if we can find a luggage locker. All right, this is pretty cool. They got lockers here, different sizes. They call these medium and those small. And you just put your luggage in, you close the door, and then you go over here and it tells you to pay. And by the way, everything in the Netherlands accepts contactless payments too. You just put your phone up to it, your Apple Pay, or I use Android, but Google Pay, and even the vending machines. Everything takes Google Pay here in the Netherlands. But anyway, you pay. It's €6.50 for 24 hours, and it prints you this receipt, and it tells you where your which locker your luggage is in, and a little barcode. I guess you scan that when you come back to get your baggage out too. But pretty cool. So our luggage is in there, and we're ready to go. All I have is this backpack now. I don't have to haul luggage around. So that's really cool. A lot of these train stations have these lockers. Anyway, let's find out what bus we need to get on. Here's a bus right out here out this window. But we've got to figure that out. Hopefully there won't be problems like the other day with the payment system. But let's go figure it out. Okay, that worked pretty flawlessly. We got our ticket here. Check that out. So when I come on the bus, they've got a new system that's not active yet. He said in 3 more days it'll be active, where you can just tap your card, come on the bus, and then tap out when you get off the bus. But for now, I still had to buy a paper ticket. But it was really easy. Just told them where I'm going, and scanned my card on, and it's pretty easy. Also, they got this really cool information screen, tells you what stop is coming up. So it'll be real easy to figure out when I need to get off. So we're on our way to the Netherlands Open Air Museum. Let's go check it out. Right next door to the museum too is a zoo called the Burger Zoo, but don't have time for that on this trip. We just got a few hours to check out this open air museum and have lunch, and then we're back here to the station and continue our journey. But let's go check out the Netherlands Open Air Museum.
Volgende halte, Jacob-Kremerstraat.
This bus ride is only about 15 minutes, and the train was about 45 minutes. So, and when I got off the train and dropped off the luggage, the bus was sitting there waiting for me. So easy breezy, and the ticket was €2.60. So not too bad. By the way, what a beautiful city it is in Arnhem. Wow. What's this strange thing shining in my face? What is this? Oh, I remember that thing. It's the sun. Haven't seen that in a long time. It's not going to last, unfortunately. It's going to rain later. But look at that. Sunshine. Hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. It's very cold still. All right, we're here at the open air museum. Got here earlier than I thought I would. That bus was, I got on an earlier bus, I guess. It was waiting for me right when I got there at the train station. So I got here about half an hour before they open, and it is cold. So I got my hoodie up, and 2 hoodies actually, to try to retain some heat around my face and my ears. I think it's 42 degrees right now. It feels even colder than that. But man, it is cold out here. So anyway, I got to stand around here for half an hour and try to keep warm. And whew. Okay, we're in, and I got about 2 hours to look around and see everything. This is a pretty big place, so I'm not going to be able to see everything, or even close to everything, but this is probably a full day thing to do. But we'll take a little look around, and then we got about 2 hours for that, and an hour for lunch, and then we got to head back to the bus and get on the next train. But here we go at the Netherlands Open Air Museum. Let's check it out.
Populieren. Populieren? Ja. Daar hebben ze altijd van gemaakt. Ik weet niet waar de rest zit, maar ik weet niet waar je kan zitten. Bruin of wit? Wat? Bruin of wit? Als op iemand Rotterdam is een tram, hè? Ja, dat was een fijn ding, hoor. Dat is een tram. Halte Erven! Halte Erven!
Okay, so we didn't even see half of the grounds here. Really interesting stuff. We're on this old
Halte entree!
this old tram car here, and he said it's from Rotterdam, 1931, which is wow, it's coming up on 100 years in a little bit. Oh look, ice skating.
Ga je dadelijk ook nog een kaasje maken? Heb je dat gedaan? Ga je dadelijk een mooi kaasje maken, hè? Bij de tweede hand die jij ook, hè? Hè? En de draaimolen hebben we. Dat heb je ook al gezien? Moet je daar allemaal gaan kijken. En witte wieven hebben we ook. Weet je wat witte wieven zijn?
Speeltuin, papa. Jor, achter je. Speeltuin.
Speeltuin, ja. Heb je dan de draaimolen bij jou? Heb ik ook nog, hè? Ik kom voor je kop op. Weet je wat ik ook voor je is? De havenbaan. Je stijgt op. Dan heb je het uitgeslagen.
Halte Platteland. Zuiverfabriek aan de rechterzijde. Boerderij Puntum staat daarachter en boerderij Peerta rechts achter in de hoek. En het kerkje is dadelijk een.
Wow, that was a real treat. That was a restored 1931 tram from Rotterdam, a Dutch tram. Really cool, and reminds me of San Francisco. If you go to San Francisco, you can ride these trams, and they've got old restored ones from all around the world. And I think they have one from the Netherlands too. I might be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure they do. But anyway, that was a real treat. Not too many places you get to ride those. So and throwback to the old streetcar era. So really fun. Weather's been holding out. Actually, it's still very cold, but it's been sunny, but the clouds are blowing in and it's supposed to rain at some point today. Anyway, I'm trying to find this place called Hanekamp. It's a restaurant for lunch. I don't know where it is exactly. It's somewhere around this area. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, here comes that wind. Woo! That is cold. All right, so, whew, man, chilly. So anyway, these windmills, we learned a lot today. We learned about how horses were used to make oil, and how windmills were used to drain water, and also to saw wood in a much more productive manner. And some old farmhouses, how people used to live and cook, and it's windy. And all kinds of history here, and we only covered a small portion of this, of everything they have on display here. And you could spend at least a whole day here just exploring everything. And what a neat place. And look at this. Look at this. Someone's having a bad time in there. Sounds like that kid in the restaurant the other day. Anyway, jeez Louise. I gotta read this to see what the story is about the guy coughing. Doesn't mention anything about the coughing. It's mentioning about living with money in short supply. So anyway, I guess help would be affected if you didn't have money for medicines and things like that. But what a neat house. The insulation's probably really good on that. So anyway, learn all kinds of things about how people lived in the past, and how these windmills worked, and how they made oil and used horses and livestock, and lived off the land, and cooked and prepared meals and lived together. And really fascinating stuff about times gone by. Anyway, I love exploring places like this. And only got a couple hours here today, but we got to grab lunch, and then we're going to head back over, get back on the bus and get to the train station and continue our journey to country number 2 into Germany today. So I got to find this restaurant. Okay, found it. If I remember right, it's more traditional Dutch food. I think it's more pancakes. I really like the pancakes. They're so good. And let's see what's inside. This is a real nice restaurant in here, and they got all kinds of interesting things: sandwiches, salads, soups, and bread, and all looks really good. And I went with the pancakes. That's why I came here. But this one, I'll show you when it comes. But looks really good. All right, so we got. Oh, nice and hot too. Latte. It came with some sort of little cookie or something here. This will warm me up. It's so cold out there. That isn't what I expected. It's chewy. I'm not sure what that is. Is it molasses? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's very chewy, very sweet, but like I think it's molasses. I'm not sure what that is. All right, look at this. This makes amazing pancakes, and it has, they call it rocket, but I think it's arugula. I think it's the same thing, rocket. But anyway, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too, I don't know. But arugula, it's got goat cheese, bacon, apricot jam, and walnuts. Looks really good, so let's give this a try. That's very good. Look at this bacon. I didn't get bacon on there. The bacon makes it. Oh my goodness. Goat cheese. Oh my goodness. So good. Excellent. Tell you what, after this trip, I'm going to be on a mission to find Dutch restaurants in California. I don't know if they exist. I'm going to be looking. Just amazing food. Easy enough to make at home. Pancakes and add all the ingredients on it. But so good. Also, I want to find some of the beers I've been having too. See if Bevmo imports any of those. But, really good Dutch food. All right, that was a real nice meal there. Another traditional Dutch pancake. Love it, man. I love those pancake meals. And you can choose from sweet or savory, so it doesn't have to be, you know, most people when they get pancakes in the United States, it's got, you know, sugar and syrup and strawberries and whipped cream, and it's all sugary. Here it doesn't have to be like that. You can get ham, cheese, arugula like you saw in mine. You can get salmon if you want on it, chicken. There's all kinds of different varieties of pancakes you can get. And so not all of them are sweet like desserts. So really good, really good. I really enjoyed that. And anyway, trying to head back to the train station. So we're gonna take that trolley again one more time back to the entrance of here. So to see a few more sights along the way. And then we catch the bus back to the train station, get our luggage. And then I think, I gotta check my itinerary, but I think we get on our first international high-speed train. It's gonna be exciting. It's called ICE train. It's Intercity Express. And they go, let's see, I gotta figure out where this tram is. But they go up to 300 kilometers an hour, which I think is, if I remember right, the conversion is 187 miles per hour. Unbelievable on these trains. So you can go far distances pretty quick. But we are going to be on trains for quite a while until this evening. I'll take you along on the journey. But I really enjoyed my short time here at the Netherlands Open Air Museum. It looks like it's not raining at the moment, but it has started raining while I was eating. And the clouds are back. As you can see, the sun is gone. So the rain is blowing in. But I was lucky that for my visit here, I was not stuck out in the rain. So, oh, look at that. Here it comes. We're going to hop on this back to the entrance.
eerstvolgende halte is een van de 6, is dat bij het dorp. Daar komt u nu aan. Bij halte dorp is onder andere de tramremise uit 1996, alweer zo'n kleine 27 jaar. Vergrenteloos aan de linkerkant. U terug met de boscosmeet die direct binnen staat. Daar loopt u tegenaan. Je kunt nog tramles krijgen rechts bij onze collega. Of naar het Zaanse pleintje, zeg maar het marktje gaat. Uitstappen en hier links voor het tram langs, zeg maar, Antendorp. In de aanloop naar de Tweede Wereldoorlog en ook de onderduikers die erin hebben gezeten vanaf 1938. Halte Arnhem.
Alright, that was pretty spectacular. Very cold out, had a little bit of sun, but started to rain again, and it's getting windier. So anyway, perfect timing to get back to the it's cold. Get back to the bus and the train, and but we learned a lot about Dutch culture, history, and man, how the windmills work, and how they would use horses to make oil. And they even had like a little winter market, and they were making the wooden shoes, hand carving them out of a block of wood. That was interesting to see, and then they sold them for 15 euros. And other things too. There was a guy who would show you how you made rope, and that seemed to be very popular. I thought that was interesting, and just all kinds of stuff that, like how they did everything back in the day. The boat maker, he would make ships and boats, and all kinds of stuff. I only saw a small part of that whole museum, so there's so much more to see. I just don't have the time to see it all, but really fascinating. It was well worth stopping by and checking that out. Plus lunch was amazing too. I asked the waitress, I said, in America when people want to split the check, they want their own checks, they call it going Dutch. And she says, really? I've never heard that before. I said, yeah, is that a popular thing? Do people do that a lot in Netherlands? She says, no. So I wonder where that came from then. Going Dutch. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get to the bus and get back to the train station, pick up our luggage. So the same thing in reverse, €2.60, and on our way. Should be there in about 15 minutes. Oh, what a beautiful city it is here in Arnhem. Look at this. That couldn't have been any easier to store your luggage at the train station. So let's get our train information all figured out. Let's check it out. Okay, we got our train set up on my rail pass, and we're going to be, it's about a 4.5 hour journey from here to Bacharach, Germany. So we're going to be taking the high-speed train, the ICE train. Welcome in the Netherlands! Hey, thank you. It's wonderful here. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your time here, yeah?
Thank you. That's awesome. The people here are great. So anyway, we're taking the ICE train down to Germany. It's about an hour and 39 minutes, and then we'll be to Cologne. We're going to transfer trains in Cologne, and it's about 40 minutes between trains, and then we'll go on a regional train. It's another 2 hours or so on the regional train along the Rhine River, by the way. It's going to be beautiful. Right into Bacharach, Germany. It's going to be spectacular. And then we're going to be staying overnight in a castle, an honest to goodness 13th century castle, way up high overlooking the whole valley. It's going to be spectacular. So let's check it out. Let's get to the ice train and figure out what platform do I need to get to. And we've got about an hour before the train departs, so hopefully we'll get some nice views of some of these high-speed trains. They're really awesome looking. So let's get on the track and check it out. Okay, there's our train, the third one down, 1537 towards Frankfurt. Ends at Cologne. That's where we're getting off anyway. I don't quite understand what that means. Track 9, Ice International. That's our train. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. There's a bunch of commotion going on behind me. I think there's a football match going on, or soccer, aka soccer, the football in Europe. Something's going on. Everyone's chanting and singing. Okay, here we go. This is what I've been looking for this whole trip and haven't been able to find it until now. This is my train, the ICE 137 towards Frankfurt, and I have a seat reservation, so I already know I'm going to be in coach 38, and it tells me I need to wait at section E on the platform. So when I'm at section E, when the train pulls up, coach 38 should be right in front of me, and I just walk straight onto the train. This is a first class coach. So that's the information that's very convenient and helpful, so I know where on the platform, because these platforms are huge, so I know exactly where to stand to get on the train when it shows up. So section E, platform 9.
Dames en heren, beste reizigers, allemaal van harte welkom in ICE 127, ook voor onze zojuist ingestapte reizigers in Arnhem. Zoals u wellicht gemerkt hebt, zijn we ongeveer 10 minuten later vertrokken dan gebruikelijk. Dit was niet om de treinspotters nog extra fotomomenten te geven, maar helaas hadden wij last van een deurstoring. We hebben deze deur afgesloten zodat wij veilig kunnen vertrekken en gaan onze reis nu vervolgen onderweg naar Oberhausen, Duisburg, Düsseldorf en Keulen. Reizigers in de richting Frankfurt. Wij gaan u informeren over de beste aansluitingen voor deze richting. Onze trein is vandaag slechts tot Keulen. Aan boord van onze trein hebben wij een bordbistro. Deze bevindt zich in de rijdag nummer 36. Dit is in het midden van deze trein. Als u vragen heeft over uw reis, wendt u zich tot mij of mijn collega's. We helpen u graag verder. En wens u een hele goede reis toe. Einen schönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Herzlich willkommen in ICE 127, auch für unsere neu zugestiegene Fahrgäste, unterwegs nach Oberhausen, Duisburg, Düsseldorf und Köln Hauptbahnhof. 10 Minuten später abgefahren, wie geplant, wegen einer Türstörung in unserem Zug. Wir haben es gelöst und deswegen dürfen wir weiterfahren. Wir bitten hiervor um Entschuldigung. Onze Bordbistro befindet sich im Wagen 36 inmitten von unserem Zug. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte Ihre Attention. Wir fahren heute nur bis Köln Hauptbahnhof. Fahrgäste vor Frankfurt Flughafen und weiter. Wir werden Sie rechtzeitig informieren in unserer Fahrt. Für jetzt, wenn Sie Fragen haben, dürfen Sie gerne zu uns kommen. Meine Kollegen und mir helfen Sie gerne weiter und wir wünschen Ihnen eine schöne Fahrt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in ICE 127 to Cologne main station with calls in Oberhausen, Duisburg and Düsseldorf. Today we end our trip in Cologne. If you have a ticket to Frankfurt or farther, we will inform you about the best connection. Our board bistro is located for you in coach 36 in the middle of this train. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me or my colleagues. We are pleased to help you and we wish you a pleasant journey. Ausstieg in vaartrichting links. Dames en heren, uitstap in de rijrichting links. Ladies and gentlemen, you can leave the train on the left-hand side of direction of travel. Dit is Köln Hauptbahnhof. Meine Damen und Herren, wir erreichen Köln Hauptbahnhof, Zielbahnhof von unserem Zug. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cologne main station. Final stop for our journey.
Abfahrt 17:41 Uhr. Von Gleis 3a bis CRE 9 nach Aachen. Hauptbahnhof über Düren. Abfahrt 17:45 Uhr. Von Gleis 8d bis E und ICE 122 nach Amsterdam Zentral über Düsseldorf Hauptbahnhof. Abfahrt 17:46 Uhr. Von Gleis 5a bis C.
In Gleis 4 steht für Sie ICE 12 nach Brüssel Midi über Aachen und Liège. Anfangszeit 17:41 Uhr.
All right, this is a massive station, very busy downstairs too. There's been a complication. So the train that I booked on the app wasn't listed anywhere on the departure board. So I ended up going to the information desk to find out what's going on. And he said, oh, that train's not running because there's construction right now. So I asked him, how do I get to Bacharach from here? And he printed me a new itinerary. The next train doesn't leave for about 45 minutes. And then there's an extra transfer. So I'll have to take 2 more trains. And it's going to get me in about an hour later than expected. Now, Bacharach is a very small village on the Rhine River. So by the time I get in, I don't know that anything's going to be open to grab something to eat. So I better grab some food here. I got about 45 minutes to get something real quick, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go downstairs and grab something to eat. This station is massive. Okay, I'm sort of in a little bit of a time crunch because of this schedule change. Suddenly I need to eat dinner now. When I was planning on doing it later, I had to stop by the ATM and stop by the bathroom, and I have to get back up to the train station. But I wanted to show this real quick. I walked by this a couple of times and it smells amazing. It's a sausage shop called Meister Bach. And so I got the Bockwurst, or I'm gonna get it in a minute. Big Frankfurter sausage is what it says. So I'm gonna get that to go, get up to the train station and get ready for the train. Okay, that was kind of stressful. So anyway, the train comes up. I found the train composition chart and it said it's going to stop at B, C, and D on the platform. So I went up to B, and here comes the train, and it stops at C. It doesn't go to B. So, and the platform is pretty crowded. So everybody on B goes running towards C, and they're all trying to cram in the first door, and all in the same door. All these people. I'm like, geez. So I'm like, I'm not going to try to cram in with all those people. So I went around 2 more doors down, and then bing, they're going to close the door. So I jump on the train just in time. The doors close. It's standing room only, like the whole train is packed. So I'm like, great. So I got my luggage between my legs, holding a hot dog in one hand. I got a Coke in my pocket, and then I look around. I'm like, oh gee, everybody on the train is wearing a mask except for me. Like everybody. I guess masks are still a thing here. So I'm like, okay, so I'm holding the hot dog in one hand. In my other hand, I reach down, my luggage is between my legs. I'm unzipping my luggage, trying to get in there to get my mask. So I got the mask on, I zip it back up, and I'm just very frustrated. Anyway, this wasn't going very smoothly, but finally, I'm standing for about half an hour, and finally enough people got off the train where a seat opened up so I can sit down. But I'm going end of the line, you know, so I got another hour to go. I was standing about half an hour. I got about another hour to go before we get to Koblenz, and then I transfer to another train. So anyway, I made it. My hot dog's probably cold, but here it is. Looks pretty good. There's mustard and bread that came with it. So I didn't have time to film anything or pull my camera out or anything like that and show you what was going on. But anyway, oh boy. Anyway, we made it on the train, so that's what's important. And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this hot dog, and but I'll catch up with you later when we get towards Koblenz. I'll let you know how the hot dog is.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir erreichen in wenigen Minuten Koblenz Hauptbahnhof. Die Ankunftszeit ist heute voraussichtlich 20:20 Uhr. Ausstieg links. Unsere Zugfahrt endet dort. In Koblenz Hauptbahnhof haben Sie folgenden Anschluss: RB 26 in Richtung Mainz Hauptbahnhof über Rehns um 20:30 Uhr von Gleis 4. Vielen Dank für Ihre Reise mit DB Regio. Auf Wiedersehen.
A little bit of rain here in Koblenz, and we got the train was a little late, so we got a little bit of a tight connection. I got about 7 or 8 minutes to get to track 4. I have to figure out where track 4 is for the next train. Shouldn't be, oh, I think I'm on track 4. Perfect. Okay, that's the train we need, RB26. We're on the right track. Get it? we're on the right track because it's a train. Get it? All right, that was not a good joke, I admit.
RB 26 nach Mainz Hauptbahnhof über Bingen. Abfahrt 20:30 Uhr. Vorsicht bei der Einfahrt.
Okay, we're almost there. One more train, about a 35-minute train ride, and then we'll finally be there. Some challenges on this travel day, but we're getting there. About an hour behind schedule, but it's okay. They're expecting me late after hours check-in anyway, and they gave me a code where I can pick up my my key and my instructions on how to check in. So we should be there in about 40 minutes or so. Okay, this is interesting. This train, it's just a local commuter train, so not a big deal, but they do have first class, but that little sticker there says no luggage. You can't bring luggage into first class. It's just a little bit strange. I guess I could just throw it up here in second class on these luggage racks and then go sit in first class, but I don't feel comfortable doing that, leaving my luggage kind of unattended where I'm sitting away from it. I like to have it right next to me, but so I'll just sit in second class. And anyway, I've encountered a few people now in Germany. Everybody I encountered in the Netherlands, they come up to you and they speak in Dutch, but you say, spreekt u Engels? And that means, do you speak English? And everybody speaks English in the Netherlands. I come down here to Germany, and there's quite a few people that don't speak English. And so the way to ask is, sprechen Sie English? English. Sprechen Sie English? Something like that. It's close enough. They get it, right? They get what I'm trying to say.
Nächster Halt, Reims. Bitte in Fahrtrichtung rechts aussteigen.
But anyway, they'll say 9. 9 is no in German. But anyway, and they'll ask me, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Do I speak German? No, I don't. So I say 9. Anyway, some interesting, you'll learn a few words, you pick up a few words here and there. Anyway, they've got really cool digital signs that tell you what stop is coming up. So I'm looking for Bacharach. We should be there about half an hour. I would show you views out the window, but it's so dark out there you can't see anything anyway. So I'll just show you this train here. Okay, on little local trains like this one, you can sit anywhere. You get on and you sit anywhere. There's an open seat, and you just show your rail pass, and you know you can get on the train. But the high-speed train is different, so you had to make a seat reservation in advance because it's a high-speed international train and very popular. So there may not be enough seats for everybody, so you have to reserve a seat. And there's a small fee. Here's what the seat reservation looks like here. So I paid €6 in addition to my rail pass. But here's what it looks like. So it's a reservation. So here it says the date, 15th of January, the time, the train number, ICE 127, and it shows you what coach you're in, coach 38, seat 61. It's a window seat. And then arrival time in Cologne. That's the Köln Hauptbahnhof means main train station. That's Cologne, Germany. 15th of January arrival time, 5:16, first class. And then there's a barcode here, they scan that. So they come around and check your ticket and scan your barcodes. And that's what it looks like. So you have to have this printed out in addition to your rail pass. And so most high-speed trains, especially the international ones, require this in addition to your rail pass. Some are more expensive than others. This one was one of the cheaper ones, €6.
Nächster Halt, Bacharach. Bitte in Fahrtrichtung rechts aussteigen.
finally made it. That was an ordeal getting here today, but we made it. A little bit behind, not too far behind schedule. It all worked out. But now I have to figure out how to get up to where I'm staying. But right behind me here, you can't see it right now, but the Rhine River is right there. And it's too dark to see it right now. But tomorrow we're going to take a big tour of the Rhine Valley and check it all out. And the town of Bacharach, I think is how they say it here, is up this hill behind me. And anyway, up on the top of this hill is this beautiful castle. We just got to figure out how to get there. And it's going to be a little uphill walk from here, but I'm ready for it. Got my bags ready here. And I got a rolling backpack here. If I need to, I can carry the duffel bag, and I can wear the rolling bag like a backpack. It's got straps. So, and I can take a little hike with my luggage, so came prepared for that. But anyway, let's get out of the station and figure out where we're going. Yes. So directions are telling me I have to pull up Google Maps because I don't have a map or anything, but it's telling me to go up these stairs, which goes way up a hill up to where the castle is. So I'm glad I purchased, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there it is. I got it on my back. So we're going to be hiking up this hill here. And glad I bought this rolling backpack. I can wear it on my back. It's not too heavy. So I'm glad I packed light. I'm glad I bought a rolling backpack. So we're going up. Let's do it. I don't know that I can show you much. It's so dark out here, but listen how quiet it is. Unbelievable. Wow. I don't see a single person out here. Okay, let's get up. I just got to share this because it's pitch black out here. It's not lit. Very steep path up this hill. And to see anything, I have to turn my cell phone light on. Oh, is this us? Is that where we're going? I think. Right there. If my light wasn't on, I couldn't see a thing. I had already planned my my trip, and I had another hotel booked, so that's why I went ahead and booked the train to come in. Oh no. This is quite the adventure. So you never guess what happened. You probably can't see a thing, and I can't either. It's pitch. The only reason you can see my face is the glow of my cell phone screen. But my cell phone, I had the light on my cell phone, and the battery went below 10%, and the flashlight won't turn on until it charges up more. So here I am in the middle of Germany, up in the hills and the mountains somewhere in the pitch black, hiking up to a castle in the pitch dark, and I can't see a thing. Oh my goodness. This is actually super awesome. What an adventure this is. You can kind of see the train station from here. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. There's a fence. I didn't even notice that till just now. There's a fence here, but there's the train station and the river right there. So I'm going to let this cell phone charge up a little bit, take a little break here, And then once the light turns on, I can continue. Okay, we're up quite a ways. Very steep hike. I've got enough battery now I can turn the light on, but I just want to see what I can capture. Look at the view up here, even at night. I can't wait to see it during the day. Look at that, that's the river right through there. And very faintly off in the distance, I can see the castle. You probably can't see it, it's so dark. Turning on the light probably doesn't help. Can you see me? As I was saying, before the light went out, suddenly I should have charged my phone more on the train. But, wow, all those problems made this worth it. This is fantastic. But, yeah, I had booked a hotel, and it was booked, so I went and booked the train trips and everything. And then 1 month before the trip, they canceled my reservation. They said, we're going to be closed for renovation. I'm like, oh no. And a bunch of the other hotels are closed too, because it's a small town, and this is the tourist off season, so there's not a lot of tourism. So most of the hotels are closed, except for this castle, which is a hostel. So I booked it, but my train was already coming in late, so I couldn't change that. And so that's how that all happened. Otherwise, I would have arranged to be here earlier. But anyway, we got to get up there. Okay, let's see how much more battery I have. What an adventure. This is fantastic. Oh my God. The middle of Germany, up in the hills along the Rhine River, with in the pitch black, luggage on my back, barely enough charge to have my cell phone light on. Going up this steep path here. Okay, there's a sign up here. This is awesome. How many people can say they've done this? Oh my God. Now curfew's at 10 o'clock, so I'm trying to get out there as soon as possible. It's like 9:30, 9:45. There it is. Burg Stahleck, 0.1 kilometers to the left. That's our destination. If this light wasn't on, it's pitch black. Can't see a thing. Can you see there's a little bit of a wall there? It's so dark. We're almost there. This is a castle wall right here. This is a castle wall. There's rest benches. Wow. That's my breath. It's cold out here. A lot of people would say, oh my God, that sounds like a nightmare. But this is, I think this is great. This is an adventure of a lifetime right here. Oh my God. Oh, I see lights up here. I think we're here. Okay. Look at that. I think we've made it. What a view.
Turn left.
Oh, I think this is it. Let me see. Can you see that? Can you see that? see more than what the camera does. And it looks spectacular. But you'll have to wait until tomorrow, until the next vlog to see it. Uh-oh, big puddle. Okay. This must be it right here. There's stairs that go down to I don't know where. This must be it. Look at this. Wow. Here it is. This is it. Look at this. Shoe bows and arrows. This is unbelievable. Wow, look at that. Half timbered wall, outer fortress. I don't know, there's stairs here. It doesn't look like it. Let's keep going this way.
Your destination is on the...
Okay, it says I'm here. Just have to figure out where to check in. Where's the front door? Look behind me, look at this. Wow. This is the entrance. That is a steep climb, boy, let me tell you. Whew. Okay, I think this is it. Yes. Here's a picture of what it looks like in the day. Wow. I gotta be quiet because there's probably people sleeping. But look at this. Wow. Look at that. Unbelievable. That's an adventure of a lifetime. I'll always remember that. What just happened, middle of the night in Germany, climbing up here to this castle in the middle of the night. Oh my God, with no light. Now I have instructions. These are lock boxes, and I guess my instructions on how to check in are in one of these boxes. So I'll be right back as soon as I figure all that out and get in the door. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, the code worked, and I got this key card here. And this note. Information. There's no bistro right now, apparently. That's a bummer. Reception 8 to 6. Okay. 8 to... Wow, that's earlier than it said it was originally. Room key card. Okay, breakfast is at 8:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. You can book packed lunches and dinners too. It's just telling you basically be quiet between 10 and 7. My room is 121 in the main building, left-hand side, stairs up to the first floor. 121, left side, stairs. Okay. I shall gain entry unto thy castle grounds. Alright, this should just scan right here. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. There it goes. Wow. That is a heavy door. You'll have to see it tomorrow. Upstairs, it said. Oh my God, look at this. In here. Snacks, ice cream. Very cool. Good, I'll have something to eat, even if it's junk food. Cool. Alright, little dining area. Cool. Okay. Alright, we'll look at this later. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Side stairs. Okay, stairs. Room right here. Okay. lounge room. Anybody in here? No, good. Sweet. That was a workout and a half, but what an adventure. Oh my God, I might be a little bit sore tomorrow. That was a steep hike up a steep hill to a castle. Unbelievable. And this is the room. Let me show you around. Okay, I'm happy because this is a hostel, which means it's a big dorm style room that a lot of people might share a room. But they do have private rooms, and I requested if there's ones available, I would like a private room. And they pulled through. I'm super happy about that. And but this is the front door. Light switches. Let's check out the bathroom first. I'm beat. What an adventure today. Wow. Some lows and some highs. So pretty modern looking bathroom, you know. Little shelf here. Shower. Looks pretty standard. I don't know what these do. Should I push it? Oh, maybe it's just for the plumbing. Okay. It's a door stop. All right. Little thing for the towels. Do I have towels? Maybe they're in the main room. I kind of like the little castle theming here. Coat hook. Garbage can, little desk. Oh, there's your towels. Your bed. Bunk bed. There's a view out here. In a minute I'll turn the lights off so we can see what the view looks like at night. Probably not much to see at this hour. Nice little closet here. Okay. Cool. Well, there's a lot to look forward to on the next vlog, I'll tell you that. The views are going to be spectacular. Staying in this castle overnight. What an adventure getting here today. Wow. The problems with the trains today. But once I got into Bacharach and climb up that steep hill, middle of the night, luggage on my back, my flashlight goes out, can't see a thing, it's pitch dark. Somewhere in the hills in Germany, overlooking the Rhine River. Wow. What an adventure. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. The Netherlands Open Air Museum. Pretty spectacular. I really liked it. I put highlights in this vlog, but if you want to see a more in-depth, much longer walkthrough, I'll put that as a separate video. And lots to see. The windmills were my favorite part, the windmills there. And they had the boat maker and the little kind of Christmas market area. It was really cool. And had some problems with the trains, but it all worked out. Got here later than I expected. And everything's pretty much shut down here in Bacharach, but I'm glad they have vending machines. I can go downstairs and grab snacks at the vending machines. Other than that, there's not much else to eat around here other than some simple snacks and junk food, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to get settled in here for the night. And what an adventure today. The Netherlands Open Air Museum. And wow. I think this hike up here tonight in the middle of the night, not much to see on the video, but what an adventure. That was spectacular. And wait till you see the views in the morning. I can't wait. So wait till tomorrow, until the next video. We're going to see some spectacular views. What's on the plan is we're going to get back to that train station. So you'll see views hiking back down to that train station tomorrow. We're going to take a train tour up and down this Rhine River Valley. It's going to be spectacular. There's lots of castles to see and river views. And it's going to be a fun day on the... I think there's more rain tomorrow, so it'll be a good day to ride trains. And then we're also going to explore the city of Bacharach right here and take a walk around. So that's what's on the agenda for the next video. But until then, we're going to sign off here. And boy, a lot of meaning in my catchphrase today. until next time, get out there and explore your world. We'll see you in the next video.